Alright, last time, we made it here, and we were trying to figure out we're gonna go to Florence, because Florence is a pure-blooded roamer. We're gonna go to the Chimes of the Chosen, we're gonna go inside the cave to drain the lake so we can make it to the Almighty. If that, if you haven't got that, all of you. Yep. Yeah, I can see my progress again. And while I'm in the cave, I guess I can tell you guys that story. About my life in childhood. Because I feel like you guys deserve to know a little bit more about me. But again, to save identities of everyone involved in my life, I will not be saying names. But I'll just be describing them as much as possible. Without further delay. This story, it was continued from when I was talking about a friend of mine who was in a situation with a love triangle. And why I hate love triangles is because of that situation. Because, oh my god, what happened to him just fucking sucked, dude. It tore me apart seeing my friend so fucking depressed when I was. Because, uh, again, I will continue. Okay, so, again, the ex of my girlfriend. How I know him. Me and him went to the same third grade class and lived in the same town. I used to live in a place called, Tewksbury, Massachusetts. I still live in Massachusetts, but I'm not telling you where because, I don't want to get fucking, like, mugged or anything or be stupid or whatever. I care for my well-being and I really, really don't want to get fucking attacked in real life. Please, just don't attack me in real life. I'm fucking afraid. But, oh god. This kid. The reason why I knew the ex, because again, he was in my third grade class, and you know how kids were back in the day, right? He was close to be on the same. No, I think he was a lunatic, but I'm sure he was on the same spectrum as me. He kind of acted like a lunatic. He wasn't a real lunatic. I'm fucking kidding. If I was serious, I would have been serious. But again, I knew this kid for a while, and this kid always got under my skin. Because when I was little, I always thought I was better than anyone else. And then I soon learned the truth. I learned what happened to a lot of autistic kids during that time. We were still bullied, and I constantly bullied myself. Um, the reason why I acted like this, you know, situations, right? My father, he's an awesome dude. He just has anger problems. He never hit us. Personally, he never did. He never, rose his fist and fucking, like, punched me like fucking Kenshiro. Or did any bad things like any abusive parent would do. No, he never did. What he did was, on the other hand, instead of hitting us physically, he hurt us emotionally. And that was by downplaying us and just constantly yelling at us. And the guy always got angry. Because, uh, again, my father lived a big life. He lived in a totally different decade than I did. So it only made natural for why he was the way he was so I never questioned it. But again, getting off topic again, but because of my father's behavior when I was younger, because he wasn't really fucking good with kids. I mean, to the point he didn't fucking hit them. No, he just couldn't fucking talk to us. He couldn't like bless his emotions with us. He just fucking couldn't. He really could not. He just couldn't. Cause his dad was already a fucking piece of work too. His dad, again, never hit him, but was almost the exact same way like dad is now. Only difference is my great grandfather, who is now deceased, I've never met him. Let's just say he was my dad times fucking two. Oh, I can only. I've heard from my family members that my grandfather was a big drinker. But regardless of that story, you know the reason why I was acting the way I was back in 3rd grade. Now back with this kid. This kid tried so fucking hard. Yeah, this sucked. But this kid tried to be my friend so hard, and he didn't know anything about my life up to that point. I just wanted to get through my day and just play Mario because that's my escape from the truth of reality. During our 3rd grade, my parents weren't able to pay for a lot. My dad had a good job, but during that time, that was the time when my mother was fired from Comcast. I mean, she fucking hated it, but that was the first time when my mom got fired. She, when I was little, when I was in 1st, 3rd grade, my mom actually did work. She was, let's just say she was the 2 to 9. She was in a cubicle in Comcast, listening to people about their freaking Verizon and Comcast connections to TV. It must have been hell. And she made a friend there, which we now know still today, and we personally know her kid, because she has a kid. But again, it was already hard enough for me. So, back then, and I'm certainly almost like my father now, I had problems expressing myself. I thought I was above others, and the reason why I felt this mentality, because I didn't want to be hurt. I never wanted to be hurt. Because I was constantly afraid of what people thought of me when I was, playing Mario or something like that. Because everyone was playing fucking Xbox and the others. And that's when I made good friends. And, excuse me for a minute. A lot of my friends, the reason why I acted like this, because I was afraid of making friends. Because every single time I made a friend, they would always just leave me behind when they got older and made newer friends. So that's why I never made friends. In truth and reality, because I was afraid of them. Not anymore. That's not the case. But oh my god, that fucking kid. That kid drove me to my literal fucking breaking point. How did he do this? I don't fucking know. But my god. God be with that fucking kid. Holy shit. Fucking drove me insane, boys. He drove me insane. Regardless of any single purpose or reason, what I did... Oh boy. One day in 3rd grade, I just had fucking enough of this kid. So the first thing when I saw that kid, I charged. And I tackled that kid with every single ounce of my strength. And the teachers had to pull me away. And I was sent to the office. Honestly, if it wasn't for my tough-ass mother and my fucking scary-ass dad, I would have been a fucking bully by now. That's probably what the others really thought of me. Now I explain why Anthony acted the way he did towards me. Because he thought I was a fucking bully. Really, I thought he was the bully, and he thought I was a bully. Oh man, that was in high school. But regardless, that's how I knew the kid, and we kept going to grades and grades and grades and grades. And we still had this sort of rivalry because we were both Zacks. We always wanted to better ourselves. We wanted to see who was better. That was the whole entire idea. We were never friends because we were always rivals. That changed until after I moved, and the move happened, and a lot of stuff happened, the depression, and my mother getting her diagnostic and everything. That was when I truly felt I was on the brink of my self-destruction, man. Oh, my god. I was unhappy. I fucking felt like shit. I treated others like shit. Like, not really. But I treat myself like shit. I acted like an entire asshole on purpose. You think, why would I do it on purpose? Because I had this mentality. I thought everyone was going to bully me. Because at the time, everybody seemed like they were having everything happening to them. They got phones, they had friends, they were having such good lives. Little did I know, that wasn't the case. And just, middle schoolers fucking suck, bro. They suck. Like, they're assholes, man. Just saying this now. They're assholes. They truly fucking are. Continuation of that story next time.